Back out here again with the sign, free money, get paid to not laugh. For real. All right, so at work, I like to play dead when my boss shows up. Can't fire me if I'm already dead. So at karate, when I did karate, I was 16 and I had to spar this girl to train her for her black belt. This girl, she had big boobs. So the only place I could punch her for real are her face or her boobs. So basically, I ended up punching her in both until she cried. All right?
Yep.
And then last one, if you were icing, what kind of icing would you be?
I was icing.
Yeah.
Icing, I would be.
Yeah.
Strawberry.
Okay. Would you like to know what kind of icing I would be?
Right.
Magnet.
Okay.
Magnet icing.
Okay.
All right, you win. All right. We have a winner, guys. Oh, wait, that's not money. And here is $1.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a great one.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks for participating.
No problem.
Like, I love art, you know what I mean? Art's magic. I think art's a great way to be creative and just like have fun, you know, break out the grind mindset. You know, and I like artists, you know, artists can do wrong things, you know, but there's art still is good. Like, for example, you know, like
Kelly.
Dude, how did you know that? That's exactly what I've written down. So yeah, like R. Kelly, like, you know, I don't agree with everything he did, but I still bump, you know what I'm saying, Ignition remix and Fiesta. It's fire, you know. Damn it, the train. All right, anyways, but yeah, I still bump R. Kelly, you know. Like, the only reason, like, sometimes it's not the case. Like, for example, like with Bill Cosby, like, the only reason, like, it's hard for me to watch Bill Cosby is because it's hard to, like, watch him be a family man while I'm picturing him drugging and raping 20 women. You know what I mean? All right, so you got that one. Have you ever by chance seen the movie Office Space? All right, so in the movie, construction neighbor guy, you saw him about, oh, if you had $1 million, what would you want to do? The construction guy says, oh man, I tell you what I want to do, man. You know, have sex with 2 women at the same time. If you had one wish, that's what he would wish for. Man, I messed it up. Not $1 million. My bad. If you had a wish, right? If you had one from the top, if you had one wish, what would you wish for? As a construction guy, to have sex with 2 women at the same time. But, okay, bear with me, all right? But wouldn't you need 2 wishes, though, to do that? Because you need a wish to have a second penis.
This is so bad.
Oh, my God, dude. I mean...
It's just bad.
I mean, I wanted to give you $1, but unfortunately, you did laugh.
Would you like $1?
Nah, I'm good.
Double it, pass it to the next.
I mean, if you want to donate to the cause, I mean, sure. Appreciate it. I asked these guys, like, what to do. They're, like, staring at me, and they're like, fuck. They're like, fuck you. Whatever, dude. Literally trying to pay people to not laugh at my jokes. Some people just fucking hate themselves, bro, but I can't let that bullshit rub off on me, bro. I love myself, so you know what I mean? Oh, one reason I think it's funny as fuck to do this is because people are trying to be like project sadness because they think I'm out here desperate, and they see I'm having more fun than they are, and their aura like fades instantly. And they realize, oh shit, this guy's on a higher fucking frequency than I am. And then they literally run the fuck away from me. Unless they're cool, then they hear some jokes, you know what I'm saying? It's weird, like sometimes a lot of people are happy, and sometimes everyone's just fucking miserable, dude. Richest country on earth, everyone's working, everyone's miserable, everyone's on psych meds. What the fuck is wrong with this country, bro? All right, all you gotta do is not laugh or smile, all right? Quick ones. So people make fun of me for not drinking because I'm a stoner.
Yeah.
This guy's like, you don't drink, I'm Russian. He's like, that's not Russian, that's not Russian. I'm like, okay, that's not Russian, huh? So the next day I got an AK, I went to his house, I told him it's our house now. Now who's not Russian? All right, that's one. If you were icing, what kind of icing would you be? Yeah, I'm gonna need an answer for this one. Chocolate, all right. You wanna know what kind of icing I would be? Magnet. Magnet icing. All right. And then last one, you ever hear of Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, that's that guy that was with all those whores.
Yeah, did you hear how he was drowning an underage pussy?
No.
Well, he was. I heard he was so wet, he had to hang himself. All right, you win, sir. Great job at not laughing at my jokes. Oh. And here's $1.
That looked like $100.
Oh, my bad, dude. Actually, there's a little period right there. Yeah, sorry about that, man.
Yeah, but I don't
Oh, thanks, man. Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate it. Thanks. No laugh, no smile. Don't worry, these shows suck. Easy money, bro. You know the show Shark Tank?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was disappointed with it. I thought it was going to be a show about feeding the rich to the sharks. But I guess now the rating makes more sense. Pretty good. Here's another one. When I was 16, I had to train this girl. I was teaching karate. My instructor, I was an assistant instructor. He asked me to like work her. We're both 16, training her for a black belt test. She had big boobs, like for real. So with her chest protector on, the only places I could hit her are her face and her boobs. So I punched her in both until she cried. If you were icing, this is the only interactive one. If you were icing, what kind of icing would you be? Gonna need an answer.
Vanilla.
Vanilla. Would you like to know what kind of icing I would be? Magnet.
I didn't get that.
You win. All right, great job. You did a great job. Here's $1. And congratulations.
Well, I don't get the magnet.
Oh, well, what would it be? If you say it.
Magnet icing?
Yeah?
Magnet icing.
Yeah. Magnet icing. Just say it.
Magnet ice? I don't. It doesn't. It's not registered.
Are you messing with me right now?
No, I don't get it.
Magnet icing.
Like magnet?
Like magnet. Like a magnet. Magnet icing.
Uh,
All right. So, you guys ever watch like highway arrest videos on the internet?
I did.
Me too. And you ever notice how they're always on nice weather days, like sunny days? Yeah, I noticed that too. So I feel like if you want to speed, do it on a rainy day.
Exactly. That's it.
You know what I mean? So I was trying to read a news article on the internet, and I hit a paywall. It was a New York Times article. They said you have to buy it to read it. I said, man, at least in communism, the propaganda was free. And then one more. Is it okay if I say an R-rated joke?
Yeah, yeah.
Have you guys heard about Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah,
You did? And then have you heard how he was drowning an underage pussy?
yeah.
Yeah, because I heard he was so wet he had to hang himself.
That's like that.
Okay, that was almost a laugh, but all right, you win.
Hey!
All right. We were close.
You got me with that last one.
All right, guys. Here's your prize.
Hey, thank you.
Y'all have a great one. Thanks for participating.
No problem.
Yup. Guys, giving away free cash is harder than you think. Yeah, I'll give you cash if you win. Here's the rules. No smiles, no laughing, okay? All right. 3 jokes, quick ones, okay? And then you both each get a prize if you win, okay? You guys ever watch police arrest videos, like highway arrest videos? No? You never seen like cops or anything though? Cops is different, but you see highway arrest videos where they pull you over and stuff? Okay, so if you notice, they're always on nice sunny days. You ever notice that? You never see it on rainy days. If you're gonna speed, do it on a rainy day. All right? And the next one, so I was reading a news article on the internet and I couldn't read it. There was a paywall. It said you have to subscribe to New York Times. So I said, man, at least in communism, the propaganda was free. Nothing? All right, last one. And are you over 18? Okay, is it okay if I say a rated R joke? Okay, did y'all hear how y'all know about Jeffrey Epstein? Have you heard of him? No? All right, we'll skip that one because it's topical. All right, so I was doing jokes in front of Dunkin' Donuts, for real, with a sign. And some people were nice, so they bought me a donut. I'm like, that's a nice gesture, you know. Get a donut, you know. I'm like, thanks, man. I'm in front of a donut shop. They're like what I'm doing. They bought me a donut, you know. It's good. So the next time, I stood in front of a brothel. And I got AIDS. All right, you guys win, man. You guys are stone cold. All right. All right, here's your cash prize, as said.
Thank you.
And here you go. You're very welcome. Thank you for participating. Y'all have a great day. Free money. 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 No one wants my money, y'all. No one wants it. I don't know.
If I lose,
All right, guys.
if I smile, I lose.
Society keeps saying, like, have more babies, right? Well, I don't know. I keep hearing it. People are like, have more babies, all right? And I'm just like, look, man, they're sending the women to the moon. How is she supposed to get pregnant on the moon? Yeah, me neither, dude. What the hell? How are we supposed to get her pregnant? All right, next one. Yo, you guys ever hear of 40-Year-Old Virgin, the movie? You haven't? Oh, shit. All right, skip that joke. Yo, at work, I like to play dead. When my boss shows up, I like to play dead. You can't fire me if I'm already dead. All right. You hear of Jeffrey Epstein? You hear of Jeffrey Epstein? Well, did you hear how he was drowning an underage pussy? Yeah, you did? Well, Jeffrey Epstein was a guy who was drowning an underage pussy. I heard he was so wet, he had to hang himself.
Very
I'm gonna let you self-referee on that one. I'm gonna let you self-referee how you think you did. You won. All right, you won for sure. So here's your prize, Trish. There you go. Enjoy that. Cash money. All right, now I don't know you well enough to know if you smiled, but it definitely was something close. So we'll let you decide. How do you think you did? You think you passed the no smile challenge? And you are being recorded, I'm sure you know.
yeah, it's fine. I think
You want to do one more?
I think I might have failed, for being honest. You did get me with the underage joke.
I did get you?
I kind of did get me with that.
All right. Hey, man, thanks for participating, bro. If you like that type of... All right, so I was reading a news article. I hit a paywall. It was New York Times. They said you have to subscribe. I said, damn, dude, at least in communism, the propaganda was free. All right, next one. You ever watch 40-Year-Old Virgin, the movie? I'm gonna need an answer.
Yes.
You did? You saw the movie?
Yeah.
You thought it was funny? Well, No? Well, I like to watch 40-Year-Old Virgin backwards, where he dumps the old roasty and then proceeds to enjoy a life of leisure and video games. And then one more joke. Did you hear about Jeffrey Epstein?
Yes.
Did you hear how he was drowning in underage pussy? Well, I heard he was so wet he had to hang himself. All right. All right, we have another winner, guys. You did good. You did not laugh, so you win. Well played, well played.
She doesn't count.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I figured you just walked up, so it's just you because she might laugh easily, right? So I was in Starbucks, and they said, you gotta leave. I said, why? You gotta buy something. I said, okay, what would you like for me to buy? Barista says, my freedom, please. All right. You ever watch 40-Year-Old Virgin? No smiling, no smiling.
I did.
Yeah? You like it? You think it's funny? Me too, man. I love that movie. Only thing is, I like to watch it backwards, where he dumps the roasty and proceeds to enjoy life of leisure. All right? And one more, let's see. So at work, do you like rated R jokes? Is a rated R joke okay?
I have no problem with that at all.
Okay. Did you hear about Jeffrey Epstein? Did you hear how he was drowning in underage pussy?
Something like that.
Yeah, well, because I heard he was so wet he had to hang himself. All right. We got a stone cold winner right here, sir. I appreciate you so much for participating.
Thank you, man.
And y'all have a great one.
You too.
Thanks. Chance.
Yep.
All right, you like it? Did you see it? All right, well, I like to watch that movie. Yeah, so yeah, it's just like a guy's 40, he's working, he's not getting laid, you know what I mean? He has better things, he's got leisurely, but then he meets there's sort of like, you gotta get it, you know? So they convince him, you know, to get it. He meets an older woman, and, you know, I guess they fall in love, whatever. So, like, I like to watch, oh yeah, by the way, it's no laugh, no smiles, by the way. It's on, you know. And then I like to watch the movie backwards, where he just, like, dumps the older woman and then proceeds to just, like, enjoy his hobbies. So, but yeah, anyways, I was reading a news article on the internet, and I hit a paywall. They said you have to subscribe to New York Times. I was like, man, at least in communism, the propaganda was free. You know what I mean? And, you know, at work, I like to play dead when my boss shows up. You know? Because it's okay. 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 I was just gonna say, when my boss shows up, you know, you can't fire me if I'm already dead. You know what I mean? So that's all. Oh, that's all it was. But hey, thank you for participating, and y'all have a wonderful day.
You too.
I already forgot. You ever watch 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Long time ago.
You liked it though?
I don't remember much of it.
All right. Well, basically, you know, the guy, he's not getting laid. His coworkers egg him on to, you know, get it. So he meets an older woman, and he does, you know. And it's great. They fall in love, you know. Thing is, I like to watch that movie backwards, where he dumps the old broad and then proceeds to just, like, play games all day. You know, I'm fucked up, you know. But yeah, anyway, so, you know, I was reading the internet, and I was reading a news article. I hit a paywall. They said you have to subscribe to the New York Times if you want to read this article. I said, okay, all right, no, you know, but at least in communism, the propaganda was free. You know, and last one, you know, you're doing pretty good, you know. But at work, I like to play dead. When my boss shows up, you can't fire me if I'm already dead. All right, man. All right, Stone Cold Soldier right here, dude. Here's your prize, sir. Thank you so much for playing. If you want to check out my channel, so you ever watched the movie 40-Year-Old Virgin? Did you like it? It was okay. You know how he, like, his friends make fun of him for not getting pussy, right? So he's like, all right, let me, you know, get with this older chick, right? So, and then they fall in love, right? So I like to watch that movie backwards, where he dumps the old broad and then just proceeds to enjoy his life. Am I right? All right. So at work, I like to play dead. When my boss shows up, I like to play dead. You can't fire me if I'm already dead. Almost, man. Oh, we gotta laugh. We gotta laugh.